guys, welcome back to another video. So it's Monday and I've been saving up all my empty stuff forever. So I'm going to do an empties video with you guys today. And if you hear any gross noises, Charlie is behind me. What are you doing, honey? I can't adjust the camera any more than that. He's licking peanut butter out of a Kong, so gross. Wow, he's having the best time over there. Okay, so I have been saving up for a while. I have this doTERRA box that I've been just putting all my empty stuff into. So I'm going to go through it with you guys and show you what I've actually used up. So, whoa, it's a bigger box than I thought it was. So if you have watched these kinds of videos before, I love watching empties videos because if you're in the beauty industry, in general, you are a goo hoarder. So I hoard products. I know most of my friends are the same way. So we buy something new, we use it a few times, something else new comes out, we buy that. And so you never really go through stuff. You just have all these open bottles and open makeup and open everything. So I have been trying harder to actually use something up once I've opened it, and if I don't like it enough to use it up, then I should either give it away or throw it away or take it to the salon, use it there, whatever. So I have skincare, I have body care, I have a few hair items, I have very few makeup products. It's hard to go through makeup other than like foundation and primers. So I'm gonna go through skincare first. He's having a blast with that Kong. So this is the Quintessence Salicylic Acid Cleanser. This is my new Ride or Die cleanser. I love this. I use the BioElements skincare in the salon. However, I used to be able to pick that up locally at my local beauty supplier. Now I have to order it out of Quebec, which is fine. It's just a little bit less convenient. And this is the line that they're carrying now at my local beauty supplier. And it comes out of PEI, which I think is really cool. I was using the Flash Foam Cleanser in the BioElements for years and years and years. I do love a foam, so I have since repurchased this. I love this. If you have oily or acne prone skin, this is an awesome cleanser, and it's very cost effective. It lasts a long time. The foam is beautiful, takes makeup off really well, so I really love that. I have this Simple, I think the brand is called, Simple Skincare. This is a micellar water. I talked about this in a previous video. My husband picked this up for me at Christmas time when I ran out of this one. So I have the Garnier micellar water here, and I have the Simple Skincare. They work the same. This one's double the size for $2 less. So I have been buying the Garnier one since I ran out of this one. Also in skincare, I have gone through 2 bottles of Equalizer. So this is the BioElements toner. This is my absolute favorite toner. It is for like all skin types. It's hydrating, actually makes your moisturizer work 50% better. A lot of people don't use a toner. It is very important. I love this stuff. I just opened a brand new bottle of it. So also in skincare, I've got the BioElements Probiotic Anti-Aging Serum. I go through a ton of this. I use it faithfully. It's an anti-aging serum that you use at nighttime underneath your moisturizer. It has probiotics in it, obviously. In addition to the age-fighting benefits, it actually helps to heal acne blemishes overnight, which is one of the reasons why I started using it, and I love it. But I will definitely repurchase this. I have repurchased this many times. I've also got the BioElements Beyond Hydration. This is a gel moisturizer. I have a new jar already open that I'm using in the bathroom. This is my Ride or Die day cream. I love this. It is so light. It doesn't feel like you have a thing on your face. I love it. It doesn't make my skin oily. And if you have oily skin, you know we hate to put things on our face because it feels gross. So I love this. I use it during the day, and then I use something heavier at nighttime for more moisture. Speaking of, I think I've got 2 of these. Yeah, I do. 2 of these. This is my favorite night cream. This is the BioElements Oil Control Sleepwear. I love it. It, again, is a little bit more of a gel consistency, but it's super, super, super hydrating. It's really anti-aging. It has retinol in it. It's amazing. I love this. I've been using this and this for years. However, I'm trying to branch out and try a few different things. So I am using still my Beyond Hydration during the day, but I'm trying a couple of different Quintessence night creams just to see if there's something else that I can get locally that I like just as well. So I've got a couple empties of those. I've got the Gentle Cream Eye Makeup Remover in BioElements, which I have stopped purchasing since I started purchasing the micellar water. I do find that that works better for me as far as taking off eye makeup. This does work well, and I do use it in the salon when I'm doing facials. However, with the amount of eye makeup I wear, I find this requires a lot less scrubbing, which for me is better. I get a little less irritation around the eyes. I've also got I had a sample size of the regular sleepwear, so this was Oil Control. This is just the regular for like normal to dry skin. I have been feeling a little bit dry. I'm coming out of it now, but there was a month or two there where it was really cold, it was winter, and even though I was really oily, I was still getting like a little flaky around the nose. So I pulled out one of these samples and I used it up, and I think now I'm kind of in a better place where I could go back to something like this. It's getting a little bit warmer outside, that sort of thing. So I did use up a sample size of the regular sleepwear. I've also used up, this is the Quintessence Sage Peel. It's just like a scrub that's sort of in like a jelly. I don't know if you can see that little bit that's there. It's beautiful. It is a great scrub. I will actually be replacing my BioElements ones with this one. I love it. At Christmas time, they put out these little stocking stuffer sizes, and I thought, what a great way to try a scrub. I gotta go check the dog. Mommy's trying to do a video. I had to go get Charlie because he was like he got all the peanut butter out of the Kong and he was just chasing it around like a maniac. What are you doing? Come on. People? The people can see your face. Wow. Oh my goodness. Was that, you have peanut butter breath. Yes you do. Yes you do. Was that fun? Why you have a little snooze now? Are you feeling wild? Gosh, normally he just sleeps all day, and then as soon as I start trying to film a video, he's like, crazy time! They had done these stocking stuffer sizes of these scrubs, which are great, so I think I bought like 2 or 3 of them. I've definitely gone through at least one. I may have gone through another and thrown it out, and I've since bought the bigger size, so these were great. That was the Quintessence Sage Peel. So I'll definitely continue to use that. I love it. I have a hard time with scrubs, being an acne-prone skin type. Sometimes scrubs will make me break out, and a lot of them are in that sort of clay base, which just does not work for me. It breaks me out. I don't know why. So when this one came out and it was sort of a jelly consistency, I was like, yes, love that. And then also my friend Billy for Christmas had gotten me Quintessence. They had done like a box set, and it was called, I think it was just called like Facial in a Box. So it came with like the sage peel, it came with a multi-fruit cleanser and a mask and a serum, and then it came with this Alchemist revitalizing cream. It's quite heavy for me, but I really like that at nighttime, as long as it doesn't break me out, and this didn't. So I used this at night until it was gone, and I loved it. It felt beautiful. A little bit heavy for my oily skin, but again, this time of year I need that. So I really enjoyed that. So far in that line, I think there's only been like one thing that I haven't liked, and it was like a breakout gel, which consistently brand to brand I don't like. I find oftentimes with breakouts less is best, and I have something else that I seem to like better for that, but I'm really liking the Quintessence, so I may actually switch lines. I haven't decided, but I'm thinking about it. So along those same lines, I have mentioned these in a video before. These are Acne Patches. Oh, I'm trying to get the glare. I bought these on Amazon. It popped up on like my Facebook news feed of like suggested things, and it was like things they sell on Amazon that you should have or something, and I was like, what is it? I should have it. Hi honey. Oh, hi. So these acne patches are amazing. They're basically like a teeny tiny little band-aid that you put over the blemish. You wash your face, put the patch on, go to bed, get up in the morning and take it off. And when you get up in the morning, that patch is white. It absorbs all the gunk out of that blemish and it heals it. It heals it so fast. For like the really big cystic ones that I get, it takes like a few days. But for just something small, pretty much overnight, and it's flat, at least then I can cover it. Because you're covering it over with this little patch, it never gets that gross like scab on it, which makes it impossible to cover with makeup. So these are amazing. I had bought them in this sort of box, and then now I bought like, I think a pack of 5 like sheets. So I can't live without these now. I love these. Yeah, so this was the Blemish Serum that I could not get on board with. It's now expired. Yeah, it expired in January and it's still like pretty much full. I could not get on board with it. I found when I put it on the blemishes, they either didn't get better or they would get a little bit better, but I would get like a pigmentation spot where I would apply this. It's basically just more salicylic acid, which I get that in this. I don't need, and I have it in my foundation, so I don't need that much salicylic acid. I rather use like a benzoyl peroxide or something like that on the blemish or the acne patches. This just did not do it for me, so I put it in this box. It's not empty, but I'm getting rid of it. That's it for like skincare. I have a little bit of body care, so I use the hemp lotion pretty much faithfully as my body moisturizer. It's what I sell in the salon. It's my biggest seller. I sell more hemp lotion than I do anything else combined. So this was like a Christmas fragrance. So it was triple moisture, white peppermint, and vanilla. So basically when I run out of body cream at home, I just grab one from the salon. Usually I'll grab whatever one I've had the longest and I'll just take it home and that becomes my body moisturizer. So that was what that was. Love hemp lotion. It feels so good. In a Ipsy bag, I had gotten this Cake by Cake something. It was like Cake Beauty, heavy cream. It smells like cake. It's called Cake Beauty. That's the brand. It smells really good. It's a really thick, more of a body butter, but I wouldn't use this again on my body. I think it works better as a hand cream. It's so thick that it really doesn't spread around all that well. So I ended up using it mostly as a hand cream, even though it's advertised as like a body butter. But it smelled really good and it came in an Ipsy bag and I used it. So, and what else do I have? So also in body care, I used up this Lush bubbly shower gel. There's just like a weensy bit there at the bottom, but it's actually past the expiry date. So this was like an orangey one. Smells really good. I always love their shower gels. They're always nice. I've never had one I didn't like. I think I have a lavender one now. Maybe it's called like Sleepy or something like that in the shower. Love those. This body drench, hand and body wash. We've had these in our bathrooms. This was so cost effective. I got this from Maritime Beauty. They went on sale for like, I don't know, $7 or something like that. I think I bought 3 or 4 of them, and that would have been like a year or 2 ago, and we've just finished them up in the kitchen and the bathroom and the salon. So these were great. It was just like an orange, like refreshing scent. They didn't make your hands feel dry or anything like that. So I really like these. I'll buy them again when they go on sale because they were super cost effective, as opposed to the ones that I'll buy like at the drugstore or Bath & Body Works that last a couple of months. These literally lasted like a year. They were amazing. Just like now setting everything on the table. It's all going to go in the garbage. That's the one thing about doing these empties videos is like, it's a really weird thing to do to like hoard your garbage. So I had to like find a box, tuck it away so that I didn't just like throw it all out. I'm sure there are things that didn't make it in this box because you just autopilot throw things in the garbage. And I feel so satisfied when I've used something right to the end. I'm like, yes, I got my money worth. That was perfect. I can move on to something else now. Oh yeah, and then also for the body, so yeah, I have Sleepy body wash in the shower. There was a cream that came with it. This was a gift from a client. It smells so good. It's lavender and tonka lotion. It smells like lavender, but it has like an almondy sort of I don't know, almost like a dessert smell. It smells really good. So this was really nice. It felt really nice on the skin. I haven't tried anything from Lush that I really don't like thus far. Hair care, I used up, this was the Matrix Total Results Brass Off Shampoo. So this was a blue shampoo. I was actually shocked by how blue this was. It actually stained my hands in the shower. It didn't last, but it definitely stained, you know, while I was in there. And like, I had to definitely rinse the shower as soon as I was done in the shower. A couple of times I forgot, and my husband was like, why is the shower blue? But this stuff was great. My only thing with this Total Results line is that I don't find you get like a lot of suds. And I know that's like a psychological thing that you don't need the suds for your hair to be clean, but my brain needs it to think that my hair is clean. Also, I have a lot of hair, so if I don't get like a really good lather, I get like this part really clean, but then like back here doesn't really get the love that it needs. So I would buy this again, but I have bought instead the Matrix So Silver because it was on sale, and I needed blue shampoo. Also for hair care, I've used up Redken Satin Wear. This is just like a blow dry lotion. Smooths, gives you heat protection. You know, it's like a standard blow dry lotion. I worked at Maritime Beauty, our local beauty supplier, for like years and years and years. And so I accumulated a lot of products in the time that I worked there. So I'm just now using up all of the things that I accumulated there, and finally I'm able to like buy some new stuff. So I think this was like one of the very last things. This is actually like really old packaging. I think it comes in like a pink bottle now. And I would buy it again, but there's probably just other things that I would try. That's the thing with hair care, is I like to try some new all the time unless I find something that's like, I can't live without it. This is one of those products. So my friend Billy, who's also my hairdresser, there's so much glare. He sells this Schwarzkopf Repair Rescue Sealed Ends Serum. Serum cream, I mean, it's more of a cream. It smells so good. Oh my gosh, it smells amazing. I love this stuff. It works so good. It's basically like to repair your split ends. As I'm like picking pieces off my hair. Obviously my hair's long. It's blonde. I get foils. I heat style. I do, you know, a fair amount of damage to my hair. So I need to use something like this every time I wash it. So I love this. It's not heavy. It smells really good, and I really do find it makes a difference. The only thing is I wish it came in a little bit of a bigger bottle because I seem to go through it relatively quickly. However, it's not terribly expensive. So I have since repurchased this. I think last week I bought it. So that's it for everything aside from makeup. So I have a few makeup items in here. I mean, don't go through a lot of makeup. You're not going through like an eyeshadow palette. But I definitely go through primers. So this is still my favorite face primer. So this is the e.l.f. Blemish Control Face Primer. I have been using the Physicians Formula InstaReady. I don't like this as well. I definitely won't be able to use this in the summer. It does make my skin a little bit oilier. However, I bought it and it works okay. So I'm cheap and I'm going to use it up. I am who I am. So this is on my repurchase list. I do plan to go to Walmart in the next week or so and repurchase this because I love it. I definitely find a difference in my breakouts when I'm using this. I definitely notice a difference in how oily my face gets when I'm using this. When I'm using this and I touch my face right here at the end of the day, normally it's like a slip and slide. And when I'm using this, it's not. It really makes a huge difference. So I will repurchase this. I love it. They have a range of different primers. I think they're all good. This is the one that works best for my skin. Of course, I have my Clinique Acne Solutions. So much glare there. Foundation in Fresh Ivory. I always repurchase this. I'm going to stick with what I know works. And for me, this works. If you are breakout prone, get this. It is well worth it. I'm a big fan of it. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. This works for me. It doesn't break me out. It covers my blemishes. It doesn't make them worse. So love it. I also have L'Oreal Voluminous Lash Paradise. I probably have had a couple of these that should have gone in here, but I only have one in the box. Right now I'm using up the Pure Fully Charged mascara that came in an Ipsy bag, but as soon as that one's done, I will repurchase the Lash Paradise. I love it. It's my new favorite mascara. I've got a couple of Lip Sense glosses, so I go through a ton of these. So whenever I'm wearing Lip Sense, I'm always wearing one of these glosses, so I go through them relatively quickly. I don't have Lip Sense on today. I have on the NYX Lingerie Embellishment. That's the name of it. So I have that on today in case anybody was wondering. I'm trying to branch out and wear some different lip products. I do love my Lip Sense. However, this is nice. It's so matte. Like, I do love a matte lip color. So that I had one glossy and I had one pearl. I think I'm using up the rose glitter gloss now, and then I'll go back to glossy. The regular glossy is my favorite. If you're only going to have one, just have the regular glossy gloss. It's the best, in my opinion. I finally used up this MAC eyeshadow. I believe it's called Blackberry, but the name is worn off the back. I was like scraping the inside for the longest time. There might be like a teeny bit, but not enough to do an eye look with. And then Charlie just groaned. He's like, I'm over this. When are we going to play with that Kong again? Okay, I have a couple of eyebrow products in here. So I literally use them until I can't sharpen them anymore because there's nothing to hold on to. I had bought this Wet n Wild eyebrow pencil. I don't even know if I can open it now because it's so tiny. I'm like holding the brush. I had bought this. I had reviewed it for you guys. It sucks. It's terrible, but me being like the cheap person that I am, I was like, I'm just going to use it up. It'll be fine. So I'd put it on and you'd have to sharpen it. For every stroke that you apply, you'd have to sharpen it because it was so soft, and then I'd have to set it with a powder. Otherwise it would like smear all over my face. So I was so glad when I was done this. It didn't take long though because I had to sharpen it every time I used it, or every time anyway. And then this was the Tigi eyebrow pencil in blonde, which I love. There's nothing wrong with it. It's just done. It's so tiny. I can't sharpen it anymore. I actually like separated it from all the pieces at one point. It's been well loved. So that was it. That's all my empties. I have a few more things that were like almost gone, but I really wanted to do this video. I was running out of room in the box, so I'll just turf all this stuff and start over, and we'll do this again when the box is full again. I really didn't think that I was going through that many products, but when you start saving the empty bottles, you realize like I use a lot of stuff. I really do. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you do, hit the thumbs up. If you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll give you a little peek of Charlie. Hold on. Oh, sorry. It's hard to get the thing off. Is that a boy? Wow, you say goodbye? We'll give him a little bit of love down on the floor. Hi, honey. You say goodbye. He doesn't understand. He's just smelling my hands. Is that a good boy? There's a good boy. Say bye. Thanks for watching.